Due to time constraints, we have no time for fancy intros today, so I'm just gonna get right into this video. This is a lap around RaceRoom Raceway Classic. Alright, coming up to the start finish line, you want to go all the way over to the right here to get as close up to the wall as possible. And around this point is where I start applying the brakes. I start braking maybe 1.5 car lengths before the red part of the wall starts. Here I begin with a early turn in. You want to turn in early and turn in slowly. The longer you get over the crest, the more you can apply the brakes without locking up. You can go all the way over these curves. And here you want to go all the way over to the right. And in this corner, I want you to pay attention to my inputs very closely. As you see, coming into this corner, I did not brake at all. I'm still on the throttle. I'm just feathering it to keep the car stable before I start to brake. Here, I start to brake. As you can see, it's in the middle between the first and second apex, and I'm braking in a straight line across the second apex, so completely over the curb. Here you want to just miss the curb on the inside, go all the way over to the left, and here my braking point is right before the first hill starts. There are 2 hills in this corner. So the first hill is a mini compression. That's where you want to start to brake, and then you want to trail off the brake coming into the apex. Early turn in, feather the throttle over the crest. Coming into this corner, you want to brake 2.5 car lengths before the black part of the wall starts. And you want to kind of follow the contour of the black wall. As you'll see, the contour of the black wall will give you somewhat of a good line into the apex here. Trail off the brakes. As you heard, the rear right tire locked up slightly, which gave me a little bit more rotation. Here I brake right at the white line, and in these corners it's extremely important that you take late apexes in both apexes. The late apex in the second corner will give you a lot of speed coming to this back straight, if you want to call it that. Here you brake at the end of the compression, miss the curb on the inside, very important. Here you brake in the compression again, take as much curb as possible. Brake when the curb on the left side ends, and you want to kind of mid to late apex this corner right here. Coming into the last corner, it's late apex, braking right before the black part of the wall to the left ends, and shift when you come over the crest here to not lose any speed, and that's 1 lap around RaceRoom Raceway.